everyone. My name is Stendar, and tonight we're playing Planet Explorers. It's a game I've been looking at for a while now. I've had it in my wish list on Steam for like 3 months or something like that, and I finally thought, you know what, it's time. And conveniently enough, it's about to come out of early access to full release. So in the next, month or so, we should see final changes to the game. We might have a restart, but this is episode 1. So we're going to be doing a story mission, playing on normal, and here we go. Character creation. Alright. Let's pick a face. Oh. Face is a little gnarly. Whoa. A little angry. The face is a little too angry for me. Whoa, big eyes. It's like Smeagol face right there. He's making it look a little creepier. Yeah. Ooh. Block face. No, I'm thinking standard face for me. Look at this guy. Like, ugh. Like he's not happy. Yeah, let's go with that. Hairstyle. Standard old regular cut hair sounds good. Make it a little bit yellowish, brownish. Yeah. Alright. Oh. Eyeball color. Whoa, super blue. Let's do about there, I think. Football player. Now let's go like lanky dude. Lanky dude with a huge beer belly. Nah. If you go the other way, yeah. Like right there. That's a normal dude's belly minus the random six-pack. This music, this is a cut, like somebody recorded this just for this game. Like, good for them, man. Doing your own music is never easy. So, that's fantastic. It's T-E-N-D-A-R. Alright. Like, I'm digging it. Let's get right to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time coming. As the first humans to ever venture out this far into the frontier, I cannot emphasize how proud I am to have made this journey with you, all of you. I look forward to us building a new home together. Let us make Marion into a shining beacon of the human civilization. Many rivers we had to cross, but we finally found our way.
Separation complete.
We are going for atmospheric entry burn in 3, 2, mark!
Object approaching. Emergency evasion.
Extensive portside damage.
Get out of here!
All quarters, evacuate the ship in all quarters!
Going down.
Well, that surely could have gone better. I believe that's all. Like, the voice acting's a little cheesy, but that's okay. I mean, when you're operating on a budget, you do all your own voice acting. I imagine things like that will be part of the final polish of the game that's coming. So we'll see how it pans out in the next month or two as they're scheduled to release. Last time I checked, it was scheduled to release actually in September, so could be any time now. See, I just find this game to be absolutely gorgeous.
You're awake. The way we crashed, I thought we were both gods. Never trust machinery made on Earth.
nice. This is new from the last time I played. I didn't know we had a little tutorial, dude. Alright. Let's go talk to Gertie. Where are
I
we?
checked the locator.
We should be somewhere on the southern hemisphere, probably Galileo continent. Here's my map.
Not heavy load.
Not what we were expecting, huh? First day on Maria. I think we hit something really hard coming down. Straight through, since our radar system should have discovered any space fragments and avoided it. I wonder if my brother's alright.
Did you not pay attention?
Did you not pay attention at all in colonization prep? No, of course I didn't. I slept. Maria is the second planet orbiting the Ellipson star. Blah, blah, blah. Long ways from Earth. 80% mass. Lots of oxygen. We love water. Good stuff. I feel like this audio is really loud. So I'm going to turn down this music volume just a touch. Oop, I'm going to turn it down just a touch more. Let's actually hit apply this time. Still too loud. Let's go down to like here. Oh, that's sound volume. I need music volume. Is it just gonna be like loud forever? Let's try this. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. Are you okay? Slammed in the crash. Emergency kit on the lifeboat. I know what I'm doing.
Fine.
So she gave me a wooden shovel script. So you right click on that to learn it. That's like a blueprint. So then you can go into, if you press Y, it brings up your replicator. Something interesting about this game that I found when I started playing is that there's no crafting tables. You don't need a crafting table to do anything. You don't have to go to the crafting table to learn something. It's all just part of your UI. You don't actually need a manufacturing source, which is cool in some ways. It kind of plays into the futuristic. I have a pocket builder. I don't know. It depends. Like I need 10 wood to make this shovel. So let's go to line equipment. I have a survival safety axe and my survival knife, which look pretty cool. Equip that bad boy. Check that out. It's like a lightsaber. It's like a lightsaber. It's crazy. Let's look at that. Ugh, gorgeous. So, ooh, pick that plane up. You can sprint in this game. You can jump in this game. They say that you click to equip weapons. You just attack the tree. Anyone who's ever played Minecraft or any other survival game is familiar with the tree punching mechanic. But, you know, what I think about this game, I think about Landmark. For anyone who played Landmark and was as disappointed as I was that nothing ever came of it, this is a great game to come to because the feel kind of looks like Landmark. The tree chopping feels like Landmark. It's even got the little progress bar like Landmark. But there's a storyline, so you're not just aimlessly wandering around building for no good reason. And the development team is actually available and doing things, so that's wonderful. Alright, we got our 12 wood. Let's build a shovel. Now the thing is, everything... Whoa! That sound was new. Everything builds pretty darn fast, and from what I remember, no matter how many you build, like I could build 50 shovels, it would all build in that same amount of time. So it's the build timer is all about what you're building, not how many you're building, which is super convenient when you're building things like ammunition, like arrows or bullets, things like that. So now we have a shovel. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Now we have a shovel. Look at that shovel. Like, that's a well-made shovel. Got a little loop in the end. It's gorgeous. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this shovel was totally designed using the game's in-game blueprint building mechanic. It totally looks like something that can be built, and I will show you more about that later, but man, it is the coolest thing I've seen, I think, ever in a crafting game. That's what you always wanted. Okay. Oh, there's the box. So this game, somewhat like Minecraft, more like Landmark, I'm going to bring that up a lot, has a completely editable terrain. I can just sit here all day long and dig away the dirt. Not a care in the world, just dig and dig and dig. It'll take forever with a wooden shovel, but I can just keep doing it. So I've dug for a little bit, and I press B. B brings up the building mode, which is a fantastic thing to do. Have a building mode that lets me reach way far away, so I don't have to run around, because one of the problems with Minecraft is you have to be right next to whatever it is you're working on, or within a few blocks at least, and it can make building anything not in creative mode somewhat tedious, where this one gives you a graph, so you can start out like this. I can go, okay, I want to build this way, and then I want to build it up this high, and you can just, as if you have the resources, you just drop it in. So it's super useful. I find that the building mechanic in this is great, and I cannot wait to play with the base building and things like that. It's going to be a blast. Okay, we got the wooden pickaxe schematic. Got the bed. Okay, let's do this. We got health packs. We got a bed, which is extremely useful, and I'll show you later. Got that schematic, little generation juice. Oh, put those back. Okay, then we have a flashlight. Super useful. Put it in your inventory, then put it in your hotbar. There we go. These are great. These are handles, and I'll show you what they do in a little bit. Ooh, and a bunch of dirt, and a bunch of meat. So here's something interesting about this game, as I run on in a million different tangents. Meat is currency in this game. When you kill a monster, it drops chunks of meat, and you trade meat for goods and services. I think this is a brilliant idea, because, I mean, if monsters dropped credits, that would be weird, because we're on an alien planet. Why would they even have credits? And any kind of gold or anything like that just doesn't make any sense. So meat in a survival game as currency is perfect. It functions the same way as gold would or anything like that, except that you can cook it and eat it. It still functions as meat. So I think that's marvelous. If you're out on a long journey, which long journeys are definitely a part of this game, and you need food, you just eat some of your meat. And if you've had a good hunting day, which makes hunting totally a viable source of income, it's just great. I think it's a fantastic mechanic, and I've enjoyed it so far. Okay, good work. You found the kid. There's some herb juice script in there. We replicate some and bring it to her. So let's learn that script real quick. Learn these while we're at it. Andy, I don't want to talk to you. I'm talking to the people. Okay, so let's go ahead and push Y, bring up our crafting menu. Oh, go away, Andy. Alright, we need one tulip, which you accidentally picked up earlier and you saw. And then we need one lotus, and we need one shade weed, which is great. Now we're going to make up a bunch of herbal juice right now because we have time, and this area is relatively safe because it is the spawn. This game does not have a random seed generation. You always start in the same place, unless you're playing in adventure mode, which I've never played in, but we'll totally... I would love to start doing a channel for that, but we'll see how this goes first, because I really am kind of digging the storyline, because games like this rarely have a storyline. Anyone who played Minecraft or Landmark or any of the others that branched off of those ideas know that the story is kind of lacking in these games. So this one has a pretty meaty story. It's not the best, but it's definitely in the right direction. And I love that developers are seeing that you can totally pair these two things together and creating worlds that are just open enough, because, you know, when you throw a building mechanic where I can just build a tower of blocks to get around your obstacles or your pre-made cut story, it's hard to craft the story sometimes, or you just have to take away my building for a certain area. Like, you entered the quest zone and now you can't build anymore, which immediately takes away the immersion, because, well, why can't I build in here when I could build out there, you know? So this game, from what I've seen so far, never does that. So I love that developers are headed in that direction. Alright, let's go ahead. And do we have everything we need? We have plenty. Let's make... How many can we make? We can make 4? Okay. That is a loud sound effect indeed. So yeah, we have herbal juice. Let's talk to the lady. Thank you. use some water to help me wash this down. So, interesting thing that I haven't haven't had to do too much with yet is water. I know you can use it for certain things. I know it's an ingredient in certain things. A water pitcher is an equipable item, which I think is fantastic. But yeah, we just go on down to the water. Is that crickets that I'm hearing somewhere? Weird. And now, I've never been out into the ocean in this game yet, but I've seen some videos of some gigantic fish. So I cannot wait to build some seafaring vehicles and go explore. So, little quick show of the UI. This is our hunger level. You can totally eat too much and get bloated. And when you get bloated, it makes your tummy all big and fat, which I think is just the best. Just seeing the difference in the look of your character. I imagine if you get starved, it totally shrinks you up and makes you all shrivelly. That's just fantastic design right there to let you really get into the game and see what's happening. And this is our joy meter. Now, our joy meter, our comfort level, is affected by our food, I think, but mainly what I see is it's sleep. It is refreshed by sleeping. So I just count this really. It says comfort. I just call it my sleep bar, and when it's close to empty, I sleep enough. So that's what that sleeping bag is really useful for. Here's your water, Gertie. But before I do that, let's see what else she needs. Give me some animal fat, and I'll show you how to make a torch. Those creatures around here look like they could lose some weight. Alright, let's also get her water. There we go. What do you sell, Gertie? General blueprints. How do we make rice? Rice is really good food. Yeah, no, I will, how much does it cost to buy these? $5? Yes, please. I would love to learn how to make rice. And she gave me animal fat script. That's brilliant. I really don't need any of these others because I know. Ooh, is that rice? Oh, it's flour. Is that rice? That's tofu. That's sugar. Okay, interesting. Okay, a quick note, and I'm gonna tell you this right away. Like, I don't know how to make a wooden sword. I don't know. I found this, so I don't need to worry about it. But I don't know how to make a pitcher, or I don't know how to make a campfire yet. And when I first came to the game, I bought everything I didn't know how to make because it made sense, right? You just buy everything you don't know how to make. And then I learned quickly that they will give you 90% of these things if you just follow out their quests. The ability to buy them is if you want to shortcut the quests and just run off into the world. So you know who to still get the stuff from, but you don't have to do any of the quests. So I think that's a nice balance of back and forth, so you don't have to do everything it puts right up on the menu. So, okay, let's go that. I have healing juice. We're going to put that in the 4 slot. It's good stuff. I'm a little hungry, so we're going to eat 1 rice. See that? Look at that. Good food. Good food indeed. And she said we need to go kill a creature. So I'm assuming they'll use our lovely little terrible hunting knife that we have and look for something to chop. What is that? Is that a cactus? Oh, it's a cactus. Okay. Whoa. I'm pretty sure I don't want to fight him. Pretty sure he would kill me right away. I cannot remember what they're called. It's like Rhino Dillo something crazy. Is that a bird? It sounds like a bird. Don't see nothing down here. Is that a critter? No, that's a big pile of poop. Big pile of poop. Hmm. when you start this game, you want to try to do as many of the opening quests as possible because it gets you all of your blueprints and stuff for free. And you can save your money. Whoa. You save your money for the things that you do need, or that you can't get through quests, or when you just don't feel like doing a quest to get something. Oh, I'm not seeing a whole lot of things to get at. Well, there's creatures over here. Let's get some of these guys. Okay, here we go. Combat is pretty fun. It's a little, it's not rubber bandy. There's just a bit of knockback involved that can throw you off a little bit. But yeah, that's how the loot drops work. Ground, and you run and pick them up. I've yet to pick up a piece of animal fat. These guys must be really lean. I'm gonna get you. There we go. Now the starter knife is just terrible. For looking like a lightsaber, it is not really useful for anything, which is a shame. There we go. There we go. Got my one animal fat. Ah, there's something that would have fought me. I think it's a Varian hare is what they're called. They're pretty mean. I like that they justified the super jump with the lower gravity, and I enjoy that. Ever since I watched John Carter, I thought, man, that'd be fun. John Carter being the Disney movie that they sunk millions of dollars in and got very little return on their investment. Okay, finish what you told me to do. Okay, now we have Torchlight, we have the Torch script. Let's see what else she's got for me. I bet you haven't had anything to eat for a while. I'm going to fix that. Maybe she's a campfire. You can get them for me. Okay, I need one more unit of wood. Oh, I need 5 more animal fat. That's just... it's such an arduous quest. Okay. So yeah, the start of this game is a little slow. It's a little grindy, but anyone who's ever, if you're familiar with survival games, you're totally used to that. Because it starts out with chopping trees, and it ends up with, helicopters and super robot fights with homing missiles. So, the tortoise wins this race, my friends. That sound is just so creepy. And it's like nothing around. It's like nothing nearby, but I totally heard it. These guys take a long time to cut down, but they drop a lot of good loot, which is really helpful. I believe they drop a juice as well that lets you, you can drink it for food. Notice my blue bar, my stamina is almost all the way down. There we go. See, I got this puree, which is really good drinking. I got seeds to grow them big boys. I got some resin, which is super useful, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Torches. See, animal fat like that. You need something else to with resin that's super useful. See if we can actually grab that hair that I saw earlier. You should drop some animal fat for me. Double tap to roll. Alright. Oh, watch out now. The combat is pretty fun. It's less clunky than most games that you would expect with survival games. Oof. Dodged it. I imagine that as you move up in level, I've made it once on this to where you get guns, and the gunplay is really fun, and the flying creatures are just terrifying, and some of these things are, I feel like they're straight out of Avatar, and yeah, it can make for some really intense moments. There we go. Now we're getting good at killing things. Oh, I'm gonna get the little one. Yeah. Can't touch this. Don't just me. Come on, friends. I just need some animal fat. If you just stand still, I'd just shave a little off. I'd just take one of your little legs. And it wouldn't be a problem. No stamina. Now, the thing is, when your food is above half, I believe, you regenerate stamina super fast, which is very handy. I have tons of wood. I need 4 more animal fat, and by goodness, you guys are going to give it to me. So far, but I'm gaining tons of meat, which will be handy later, so shouldn't fret too much. I've actually never been over in this area. Ooh, there's an island out there. That's exciting. Ooh, I'm gonna get you. No meat so far. The terrible thing about this dagger, it has no reach. You know, animal fat should not be this hard to get at the beginning of the game off of the creatures that spawn closest to the spawn point. What do you got for me? More meat? Okay. I imagine the color of the little drop ball determines value. Still no luck. Let's see if this little guy's got it. I don't believe there's a ton of fall damage. Yeah, or any at all. More meat, nothing else. Okay. Don't see any creatures over here. Some more of these guys. So yeah, this is pretty much the start. You gather up your animal fat and things like that. Last time I played this, it was not this hard to get up 5 animal fat to make this quest work. And they might have changed the schematic for it, because I feel like I just had to have a torch last time, but even still you need animal fat to make torches. There we are. Nope. Maybe we just need to kill something bigger. I don't know. Let's get this guy. Let's get this little guy, see what happens. No, he fights back. He throws rocks. He's a dirty rock thrower. chug of juice. That will give me my health back. So amazing, like, part of the biology of this planet is that everything has a couple little arms that are completely useless. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, that's about it for this video today. When you come back, I will have 4 more meat, and we will continue on the journey of learning how to cook meat. See you guys next time.